Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Borderlands 2. So we paused the game and as we were ending last episode, right while we were coming under attack from a badass. So yeah, we're gonna go right into a fight. We were running pretty high, or I guess low might be the right phrase to use here. Because like I was straight up full on inventory with guns, and there really is only like one place in this entire map where you can sell guns. I managed to make it to a point where I could activate an elevator to get to the vending machine. Alright. I got to kill this necromancer quickly or I'm gonna die. I don't want to die because in either the last recording or the one before that I managed to lose nearly $600,000 on the process of working towards, let's see, trying to save up to 3 million. Where are we? These guys keep wanting to spawn. Where is he? These guys are disappearing on me and reappearing.
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
Where are you? They straight up don't appear even in my assassin attack mode. Yep. So yeah, I'm like 600,000 short that I'll have to work around to get to that. There's a crumpet to be collected to finish that quest, optional side quest. I want to just open all of these, switch back to this. We've hit a point where the game has figured out a class of skeletons it can throw at me that this corrosive attack doesn't work on. And see, that's the main storyline orb that we're supposed to be following. But that's not what I'm gonna do right now. Instead, I'm gonna probably jump down the central path to get the crumpet and then use the elevator after using the vending machine to sell all the guns that I've picked up just in this one room. Unfortunately, this area in particular feels rather repetitive. It's a good thing that this wasn't the vast majority of this DLC. It could have very easily been just this, inside a castle, fighting over and over again. But it's dull. It's straight up dull. Just boring to look at. Right. So the thing is, I don't know if the crumpet is down. Yeah, it's down there. So I'm not 100% sure how I jumped that jump. Do I jump it from this side? I think I can probably hit this. Yes.
Wait, you liked the salad? Why is that a problem?
You know who likes the taste of salads? Adults! I don't want to be an adult.
Tina, you're talking to 3 grown people who just collected a bunch of imaginary crumpets because they thought it'd be fun. There's no such thing as adulthood.
You know what, girl? You make a good point. You get to live. For now. Turn the quest into Ellie and I'll give y'all some XP.
So, this quest of finding crumpets and Tiny Tina eating something besides crumpets in the real Borderlands world is great. Unfortunately, it's broken up into a lot of action, so you really aren't going to hear all of it. I just found out that there's 2 more Cult of the Vault symbols. Yay. And almost certainly I'll find one and not find the other. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. If I can hit this. And we'll come over here. And I can't leave because the elevators, I am fairly certain, would not let me. Extra ammo. I keep finding things that I need to compare to things at...
Coins for bullets, bullets for coins.
See, this gun. How about this gun?
Watch out for those.
This gun versus this gun. Yeah, that's not... This gun is way better, so we can sell that. Melee ability, health statistics, fight for your life. All of these probably don't matter. Melee damage, override cooldown. Oh yeah, so let's go ahead and sell all of these. And then I need to finish up with the transfusion grenade I have, so I can move on to something else. And then this expanded shield has like twice the recharge rate as this shield, but it has like 1/3 of the capacity, which actually doesn't matter, come to think of it, because then that just means the shield would die all the time. So we can sell that.
Welcome to Ye Old Bullet Emporium.
Yeah, I would constantly run into
I shall see you.
scenarios where I get hit once and my shield goes down, and then it may recharge really fast, but it wouldn't matter.
Kinda. Don't
There
die.
you go. Back up we go. Now we can move the main story forward. Let's see, which is here. And then what we'll want to do is deal with this, which is in the next room. So actually we could just ignore that and set that as the next part of the quest. We're following this wisp, which is a prisoner we're supposedly supposed to freeze.
You're nearly there.
Which, I mean, this is straight up the angel thing. Textures are once again feeling like they're not really loading in. Right? I need to exit out of the app completely. And here we have the same respawn location that we've seen like at least 2 other times. Wasn't there a gun that flew around? There it is. So, ammo and defense, in case you need it. Be nice if I got another 50 iridium before the end of this DLC. But I could easily, I think, get another 150 iridium if I could just get up to $3 million and then gamble all of that. It probably would be 6 hours of gambling off screen. I wouldn't make anybody watch me do that, but that's a better way for things to turn out. And we'll probably just get attacked by more skeletons. Well, if this is the Seer's Sanctuary. The thing that could happen here that would be a little annoying is if Handsome Jack just appeared and we just fought him and that was a quick final boss fight without much build-up. Although there's been decent build-up throughout the entirety of the story, so it couldn't be too surprising if Handsome Jack appeared and we killed him in a couple shots. I guess this will be an interesting point to ask about whether fighting Handsome Jack in this DLC will be more or less disappointing than how we fought him in the main game, because we were kind of overpowered even then. Alright, so this is the Resurrect Corpse quest. This is Necromancer. He said he cursed us and we could talk to skeletons, but we haven't actually done anything with that. Yeah, that didn't make a lot of sense. There's so much content in all of these DLCs. It's weird that the Halloween one was so short. One has to assume that they just licensed it to a third-party company that was not capable of delivering in time, or they didn't give them enough time. Alright, so suicide skeletons. Skeletons don't move particularly fast.
To my weaponry.
These are all armored characters, so corrosive weapons are the right move.
I was sitting on his grave the whole time. My bad. Come back and we'll re-kill him together.
Okay. Pick up that gun, pick up the money. See, doesn't make a lot of sense as to why you really need to re-kill the character. That opened a door, so it's over here now. Like, if he's already dead, just leave him dead. If he's a corpse.
Right over there. Could you revive him?
Like, why resurrect the corpse? Why not just desecrate the corpse so it can't be resurrected? There's definitely some fishiness going on here. Roll this. Rolling the dice is an interesting idea. It probably is exactly the same scenario that happens in the rest of the game. They probably roll a randomizer to see the level of quality you should get, and there's probably some pity timers and factors in it that ensure eventually you do get something relatively good. That being said, playing Borderlands 1 and not having any golden keys, I did run into scenarios in Borderlands 1 where I had like one good gun for 99% of the time and never used anything else. Maybe somebody gave me that gun in a trade, so it might have been a glitched gun, come to think of it. So yeah, this doesn't particularly look like a wizard as much as this guy does. Simon and Edgar.
Wait, Vault Bro! Don't kill me, kill him!
Oh, you're not gonna side with someone who just called you Vault Bro, are you? Shoot this muscly chucklehead already.
So do I want to kill Edgar or do I want to kill Simon? What's the end of this quest give me? A shotgun or an assault rifle? I think I'd rather take on Simon. Simon made me go through all of this stuff. Like, why give loyalty?
You sided with the jock? Really? Guys suck.
Fratricide is the best decide. Let's talk.
I imagine I'm gonna kill this guy too. So, bro, team kill.
Thanks, bro. My soul feels hella at rest.
Oh, I tried. Tried to kill them both. I guess there's nothing up here. Like, I don't think I could get up there easily. Maybe I could run around like on the ledge of this. If I got up on the ledge here and then jumped here, I think I landed on that fire. Nope. Alright, moving the story forward, there's only one more quest in this part. It's a story quest, so let's just move that forward and be out of this area because this area is kind of dull. And yeah, we're gonna exit to Dragon's Keep. There's also an map exit to Winged Storm. Interesting. So we probably will be coming back through this area at some point. We've seen a lot of that. A lot of places where it seems like we're gonna run through the entirety of the map the second time. In this same respawn place. Now, storyline wise, Tiny Tina did say she didn't expect us to get this far. And so she was just winging it. That might explain the level design canonically, but in actuality, it just feels like it's repetitive video game level design that we're running into.
And then Roland appeared to kick some butts.
For the queen!
Tina, stop it! I miss Roland more than anyone, but you can't just deny.
Yeah, girl, that's cool. Suddenly you're interrupted by the sound of a distant voice crying out in pain.
This way. Release me.
So, yeah. So Tiny Tina's still in denial that Roland is dead. Heck, I'm still in denial that Roland is dead. Doesn't make any sense. Why did he not respawn like he respawned a million times before? What's down this way? This is just a door. Like, I want all the doors open, I guess. Spirelings aren't even attacking me. Are they afraid of me at this point? There are some RPGs where enemies will just... Ooh, true iridium. The enemies will just stop attacking you and they'll run away from you once you're overpowered. For a loot-based grinding game like this, that probably doesn't work very well as an idea. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and assume all of this loot is not worth looking at. There we go.
Can I interest you in some magic bullets?
And even though we've been low on like these kind of bullets, we're still perfectly fine.
Dr. Zed's portable coins for bullets, bullets for coins. I got potions and armor.
I'm just looking at everything.
Good luck on your quest or whatever.
So I can jump down. We're gonna just fall to a boss fight. There we go. Roll and jump down that way. So we'll jump down the other way. Seems like a respawn spot would be closer. The Heart of Nightmares.
Alright, roll to see who does the talking.
Oh, yeah, this is just not
20. I
in
punch her.
here.
Rick, no! She's our only ticket out of here.
Fine. I'll talk to the prisoner.
Let's see, what can we do? Kinda can't do anything. Like... the textures don't want to load in. If I leave now, I'd have to run through all of this before. It's a real shame because this is kind of the only point in which we could actually see Angel fully... Seriously? Now smashing things don't work? The game is getting glitchier by the second. Did look like the textures did load in. Or some textures have loaded in, some maybe not so much. And Angel didn't in the main game kill Roland, but arguably her actions led in large part to Roland being dead. Alright. Well, we kind of did everything except for these two. So unless those are storyline related. Alright, so we have Roland's texture all in properly, and unless it's intentional that she's supposed to be glowing and light, her hands clipping through this, it's crazy. They should have been able to fix that way easy, really well. She's not even moving, so that would have been really easy to do. So we don't really get a great look at Angel as a character. That's why doing a prequel with Angel as a character might have been interesting instead of doing the pre-sequel.
Release me. I shall show you the way to my father's keep.
Sure, why not?
Remove the prisoner's restraints. Unchain. Unchain.
Finally, I am free to wreak my vengeance upon the world! Starting with you!
I told you we should have punched her! I told you!
Oh, yeah. Probably should have mentioned I kind of only dropped it in my dungeon, so it's exactly what you just did. So, have fun getting killed by my freak-ass daughter, I guess.
So, not surprising that this is how Tiny Tina would present Angel.
I fight for the queen!
Alright, let's... She's resistant to corrosive things, but I guess she's also in a... So I can use the corrosive against these spiders, and then switch back to like an explosive gun over here. Like, as far as we know, Tiny Tina had no interaction with Angel at all. And you have her saying things that show how Tiny Tina interpreted it. Let's see. It's a bunch of things all over the place. Let's just throw some grenades. Now I'm out of grenades. This reminds me of a lot of half spider, half woman fight in a lot of different fantasy RPGs. It's quite the trope. I would say Brothers or Tales of Two Sons is kind of the most surprising one, because that really does come out of nowhere. Now I need to kill this quickly or I'm about to die. Oh. Well, that sucks.
Did we really have to kill the sorcerer's daughter like that? She wasn't as bad as you seem to think she was.
What? Nah, man. The sorcerer's daughter is the worst. If it weren't for her dumb butt, everything would have been fine and nobody would have died.
I'm waiting.
So apparently I died, but they killed her too? All the spiders decide to attack me now. Let's... Where are they all? You can do a little grinding here, killing some more spiders. Okay. So I'm not 100% sure why that worked. Like, that really didn't feel like I had done enough damage. And because we were dying in the middle of that process. These still don't do anything. Well, it was like 5 seconds after this point in the real game that Roland died. So see, the cruel thing here will be, we'll hit a point where Lilith just says, I rolled to, I shoot at Roland, I kill Roland. Like, Roland dies. She takes control of it and forces Roland to die, because I doubt that Tiny Tina wants that to happen and is gonna let it happen. I think she's gonna, we're gonna end this story with Roland being alive. See, this would have been, is that the elevator that we're supposed to be taking? Hey, I guess if I can't smash them, I can still shoot them. That worked. Could talk to him.
I gotta stay back here and clean my gear. I'll see you again soon enough. If you ask me why I'm called the White Knight, I may punch you in the throat. Hey, that's just a fair warning.
Okay. I think we're in a good position. Now, the thing about this is we've got no more quests except for the main story one, and to turn in a bunch of quest at Flamerock Refuge, which we could do after the fact. And I did want to mention this one that is a reference to Game of Thrones. They mentioned that the books were ahead of the TV show, so that was a very specific time in which this DLC came out that was true. That is most definitely not the case now. Instead, the TV show has had to find and basically force its own ending because J.R.R. Martin's not progressing through finishing the stories very quickly. And I assume when I go to Dragon Keep, I will be at a place with some vending machines and some maybe a fast travel station. If it's a fast travel station, I guess I could save myself some frustration and go back to the village, but it's almost better to not do that. Yeah, I think it would be better not to do that. Yeah, and then this.
Yes, you made it to the tower. Now I can watch from my balcony at your torn limb from screaming bloody limb.
Damn, Tina. That was graphic.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, there's no fast travel location or anything from here. This is just straight up a boss fight. How are we on bullets? Let's do this. I'm surprised we're going up. Do I want to fire at the red dragon now?
You better hurry. If you don't get here quick, my men are gonna bust into your precious little queen's cell and murder her ass. Good luck bringing life back to the world when your savior's nothing but a pile of ashes, chumps.
Whoa, whoa. You wouldn't kill the queen before we even had a chance to save her, would you, Tina?
I told you, girl. No rules.
Alright, so this is a fast travel station. Alright. Okay, let's go back then. See, we're getting that clunkiness again. Let's go back to Flame Rock Refuge. Let's exit out to the menu. See if we can fix this memory leak. And then we'll wrap it up. Just give it a few seconds to empty out whatever it has to empty out as far as RAM. And hopefully that will fix what happens. Alright. A request over here. Turn in. This was the... Let's see.
Felicitousness. Who the hell talks like that?
I don't even know what quest that was. But whatever. This is the Crumpet Reward. With Ellie in the sexy bikini slave lair outfit. I made my bed, I'm still sticking with it. Let's see.
Oh my god, I just had the best idea! Crumbled chocolate chip cookies over a salad.
Whatever floats your boat, kid.
Okay. And then the last quest is this. Which requires me to go over here. We need to go back to town for this Game of Thrones one.
Wait! I just sat through a bunch of references I didn't understand. Can you at least reference something I know, please?
Oh, BKB, what's your favorite show?
That one with the rich duchesses, where they're trying to get married.
Oh my god, that show is so good. Okay, Mordecai, a stuffy aristocrat appears.
Hello.
If you so wish, you may converse with him about etiquette.
My valet is having some trouble. I fear his limp from the war is impairing his ability to properly sort my pants.
Oh my god, this shit sounds stupid.
You're stupid.
Is this Downton Abbey that they're referencing? Well, whatever. Turn in that quest.
Man, what a douche.
And we get that quest done. Alright. I feel like there's definitely some challenges that we haven't succeeded at finishing off. Definitely some Cult of the Vault symbols we didn't find. There's really not a lot to do here, though. Like, short of if I had extra iridium to burn, I could play these slot machines. And I guess I'll have to remember that these slot machines exist if there was any point in the future in which I wanted to use them. Let's see, bullet-wise, even for the final boss fight, I think I'm alright.
Watch out for those orbs. You need healing.
Let's see.
Badly. Go kill some wizards for me. Coins for bullets. Bullets for coins.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy that.
Wise chosen one. Magic socks.
And
grow machinery.
let's go over here. Reason why I wanted to buy that area effect. Let's see. This area effect does less than that, so what I just bought I think is not worth it. There we go. And then look here, that and that can be sold. All these can be sold. Yeah, we really don't need to look at all of this. It would almost have to be a blue with a special name.
No match, but
back up to 1.2 million. Quest wise, we are now here, and I wouldn't be surprised if it gave us a different quest. Like, we know there's more to do, but they may just be like enemies.
If you don't get here quick, my men are gonna bust into your precious little queen's cell and murder her ass. Good luck bringing light back to the world when your savior's nothing but a pile of ashes, chumps.
Whoa, whoa. You wouldn't kill the queen before we even had a chance to save her, would you, Tina?
I told you, girl. No rules.
So there was a red dragon and a green dragon running around, and let's see. How much of this do I want to deal with? Is I guess the question. This kind of feels like a bunker area. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I don't believe these "we better hurry" statements. Like, I think this is a false impression they're trying to enforce here. I think he would have said that anyways. All right. Just running around trying to find money. Bullets are fine too. Guns are nice. But money is the main goal. Of course, iridium, I'll never turn that down. Doesn't really feel like too many people are actually it doesn't feel like any of these are giving iridium though, or money.
You forgot to say the magic word.
I disappear, a ghost amidst the combat, preparing to strike.
Let's see.
Yeah! We are Honor's retribution incarnate!
Seems like you can just kind of run from these guys pretty easily. Let's see.
Nice try, Siren. I am not the dying type. You shall die instead.
So we've got some dragons. I don't know if I'm supposed to try and take on the dragon or what. Doesn't seem like he really wants to die.
I summon thee!
And see, this is just a spawn point too. So I guess I am supposed to be working my way through all of this. There's really no dragon over here. I'm taking too much time. Alright, this is taking too long. Sorry, apologies. Let's go do this. There's a dragon, yes. Theoretically, I could try and take on the green dragon. Yes. We'll see if I need to actually take on the green dragon. Or is this gonna just turn into an area where we're gonna have to deal with more and more enemies? Alright, let's do this. Let's see. It feels quiet. Like really, really quiet. Like I don't know if it's because the music just managed to not.
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death
the music's not playing, or something should be playing. Should have more of a challenge than this.
Place your meager offering on the altar, and you may be rewarded.
Okay. Let's see, what do we have that would be really good? Drop that.
Your reward is these chumps.
Well, that was not a good reward. Let's see. What if I was to drop something cheap?
This weapon shall be yours.
Interesting. Like, this is not... Like, this just doesn't feel like something I could just constantly do, though. If I were to drop 2.
Your reward is these chumps.
Like, is this just gonna let me grind forever? As long as I drop bad guns? Interesting.
You deserve no better than this pittance.
Ooh. Wow, I'm almost done with the challenge of picking up $1 million from cash drops. Let's see. I don't know. So that was the only Cult of the Vault symbol in this area. I don't know how many guns I want to throw on the altar here. Let's just do them all. Let's just... let's see.
And so, I shall make it rain.
Ooh, iridium, money. I could really use a lot of money. Let's see. But can you really just keep on doing this?
Your reward is these chumps.
Nearly dying from that. That's pretty pathetic.
Goodbye.
And see, we're in a weird position because we have like 5 minutes where either I'm going to run into a boss fight that's really difficult, or I can just stay where I am and keep on dropping these guns. And I think I'm better off just dropping
And so, I shall make it rain.
I'm fairly certain I'm getting more money from this process than I would to sell the gun. If something were to fall off that edge, I don't know if I could pick it up again. But yep. Yeah, he's throwing a lot more money than the guns are worth. I wish I could throw more than once.
And so, I shall make it rain.
Run over here. Pick up money. Is this really gonna get me back up to where I was?
Your reward is these chumps.
Throwing grenade.
Remember, I'm still like 6 levels above these guys, but they seem to find ways to make me suffer. It does seem like they are a little bit of a struggle. Let's see, let's throw second wind 47%. Do I think that might be something useful? Let's throw this in here.
Receive Pandora's lifeblood.
Ooh, iridium. Alright. So throwing guns in there might give you some things, but it seems like this might be the real thing.
And so I shall make it rain.
Sweet payouts. But it still would take forever to get even 100,000 via this. And this is so slow. Let's see what happens if we throw a shield in there.
This weapon shall be yours.
Let's see. Oh, the fire is gone. Oh wait, it came back. Wonder what happened there.
You deserve no better than this pittance.
You know what? Instead of picking up all this stuff right now, why don't I just continuously drop things? Yeah, that would make sense. Let's see. I want to drop this, but I'm not sure if that's actually really good. Yeah, let's drop it.
And so I shall make it rain.
Large chunks of money. Large chunks of money. But not really. I guess that's why it's okay to just do this. Like, why they just don't seem to care. That this is just a way and to get rid of stuff.
I shall make it rain.
This is a better trade, certainly, than selling the guns, but it's not probably worth your time. Let's see. Pork chop sandwiches. Slowly regenerates ammo over time. Does half the amount of damage as this would. Let's see. Let's see. Seems like you have to kind of wander away from the place.
Your reward is these chumps.
It seems like it just randomly is spawning 4 enemies. Doesn't seem like there's anything specific about what they're doing. Twice the damage. Let's drop that.
Fight this badass because I hate you.
Ooh. So there is one other thing we can do. There's a possibility too that there's some guns sitting around here. I guess that is also a chance. This isn't particularly great content, though. I can throw that.
Receive Pandora's lifeblood.
This is really just, I guess, another slot machine. I kind of just realized that with a different perspective. Well, we've only got about 5 more, so let's just drop them.
Your reward is these chumps.
Are they all dead? Apparently so.
Your reward is these chumps. Fight this badass because I hate you.
I believe somebody just dropped a gun on the fire and it triggered. Alright. Only a couple more.
You deserve no better than this pittance.
Let's see. Fire back yet? Nope. So we'll just run around and oops. That's not something I wanted to do. Alright. Come back over here. Equip that gun. Drop that one in the fire.
I give you an explosion.
It didn't explode.
You deserve no better than this pittance.
Right. It could be actually tossing guns that are worth more. I suppose that's a possibility, but I don't think so. I think I'm getting a much better deal. Last gun.
Your reward is
should be last gun at least. Did we get all the money we could pick up? I guess we did. Let's see. In the inventory, we have 6 guns, which tells me one of these guns is marked inaccurately. Like this shotgun versus that shotgun. Let's see. This gun does. Let's see. Let's try this. We have. May have been sitting on the shotgun for an extra shotgun for no reason. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems fine compared to this, which is slower and does less damage. Yeah, they both seem fine. So let's equip this. Toss a purple on there while we're at it. Purple was worth 6,000. And yeah, I could equip better shields. I could equip better grenades if necessary, but I don't think that's really going to be an issue. Let's see what this does.
Receive Pandora's lifeblood.
3 iridium. Pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna go up this way in the next recording and work our way to finishing this story. We'll probably finish the DLC and get 1 level up so we could go put a point into this. We have this where we can, I guess, increase shield capacity. Sure, why not? Yeah, once this quest is done, I think we'll get one of these Seraph quests that will be too difficult for me, and then we'll probably spend some time in Sanctuary. Yeah, I only need like 1,000 XP, and this is going to give me like 10,000. Yes, so this should bring me up to level 41. And then I'll spend, I think, another 10 golden keys to see if we get better weapons. Anyways, it's been another hour. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me, you can support me via Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have